the group, or are we going to tell them like the secret thing that got added, or how are we going to start the show for day 2?
You're live.
Oh, hey.
Well, we'll just. Mics is still hot.
Yeah, Mike's.
We've been wearing mics all day, so it just feels like a part of us at this point. Hello, everyone. Happy day 2 of Sideshow Con. Welcome to Live from Sideshow Con. I'm Paul, and of course joined by
Chris,
my boss. So I better make sure
it's
that
actually your boss's boss.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, my grand boss.
Yes,
grand boss.
Very good.
So please
perform well,
comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Every time you do, it's another day of employment. I really appreciate it, everyone.
That's not true at all.
No, it is not.
Half a day.
Yeah, half. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
I like those numbers there. Well, welcome everyone. We have a really exciting show today. We have a ton of really great interviews. We are going to be interviewing Margot Pinero from the graphic arts department here at Sideshow. Someone that you guys would never have gotten to meet otherwise.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, one of the efforts we're doing at this Sideshow Con is to introduce you to the people behind the scenes at Sideshow. We're on campus here at Sideshow, and there are so many people that make this company work, and you don't ever get to meet them. So, one of the goals of this week-long event is to introduce you to them. And Margot, she's amazing, and our graphic arts department is pretty darn awesome. Yeah. So it should be a fun interview.
Yeah, and they're one of the folks, I believe, that do so much work that is appreciated by so many people, but you don't really always get to put a name to, the work. And so that's really what we're trying to accomplish during this Sideshow Con. And then we have an awesome interview with 3 of the guys from Pedestal Source that are going to be going over some of the awesome pedestals that they have brought for Sideshow Con exclusively. And you can check out their website, go to side.show/Pedestal Source. They've got a promo code right now for 10% off their product right now. It's just Sideshow Con 2021. It's 10% off, and it runs through the end of Sideshow Con.
Nice.
And then lastly, we've got an interview with Jerry Vanderstelt, who I know you're very excited about that. You're a big fan of his
I haven't
work.
seen Jerry in many years, probably 20. Used to see Jerry Comic-Con with the Lord of the Rings days, and he is an amazing artist. Yeah. And that is going to be pretty interesting, his interview, because he's been in this space as an artist in pop culture for a very long time.
Yeah, and I know we've covered his work before, so it'll be really great to have him just dial in and talk about his inspiration and some of the incredible work that he's done on the new Indiana Jones print that you all saw for the first time yesterday. Well, you've probably seen it on our website, but you saw it in person in our brand new art gallery, and we will have it here so that I can also gush over it. Because so far, only Amy and Alex have gotten to see it, which is just unfair.
Yeah, I agree.
Completely unfair.
So what else is going on? If you registered for the show, which is side.show/con, you had a chance this morning to order the Iron Studios Killer Croc deluxe figure, and it's beautiful.
It's so nice.
That I believe is open to the public now, but one of those perks of registering for the event, which you can do all week, is to get access to the items as they become available, and it's a 2-hour window. So some of these items are very limited. It's a very cool piece, and it's being shown on the screen right now. Pretty awesome. And Iron Studios, goes without saying, great products from Iron Studios. And we have some great pieces in the booth from Iron Studios. You're going to see them all week. Can't say enough positive things about them.
Oh, yeah. Very excited to have seen that. I'm a huge DC fan, so it's really nice to be able to have seen the Killer Croc. It's actually the first, fun fact, the Sideshow PF that we did of Killer Croc was the first Sideshow piece I ever owned.
Really?
I love Killer Croc, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm a big fan of Waylon there.
That is a fun fact.
It is. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if they all find it fun. There's new reveals, dude.
Well, it's also one of those characters that you don't get a lot of collectibles of.
No, you don't.
There's not a lot of Killer Croc out there.
Yeah.
So when these opportunities come up, jump on it, because that piece is long gone.
Oh, yeah. Right? Very much long gone.
And this piece most likely will be long gone shortly. So if you're a fan of that particular Batman villain, I want to pretend like I know what I'm saying here. Batman villain.
Oh, yeah. Villain for sure.
Yeah. You want to go get that piece.
Yeah,
definitely. Is there a short link for that one?
Yeah, side.show/con Croc, I believe.
That makes sense.
There it is. Memorize it. I definitely don't have a bunch of meticulous notes in front of me. See? Meticulous.
Oh, good job.
I'm learning.
Another
I'm
big
learning
word.
more and more words. Everyone.
Another big word.
Before you know it, I'll know half of what I should have known by this age. Well, we also have. Oh, here we are. This camera. We also have Unsold Out. We have today that you guys were all a part of yesterday. I think that went pretty well, I'd say. And we have about the same amount of items.
Move over for 1 second.
Oh,
Excuse me.
whoa! What's
Hello.
going on, Alex? What?
Move.
Okay, I'm getting
Get out of my
there.
way.
Geez. Oh, geez. You're so.
You know, he's your great grand boss, sir.
Yeah.
Great. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
You're up there, huh?
Yeah.
Well, this is how I treat my elders.
Welcome to Work Math at 11 a.m.
Work math at 11 a.m. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I wasn't listening to anything you guys were saying because I was getting ready to do some trivial cahoots.
Oh, all
An
right.
opportunity to get some stuff.
An
right.
opportunity to get some stuff.
So, Chris, we're not logging in, and we'll
We're
go-
not going to do it.
Yeah, we'll battle.
We'll battle.
live.
Okay,
We'll-
Alex, tell us what we're doing.
Yeah, what's happening here?
So we're going to be going to sideshow.live. There you go. It's right up on your screen right now. Go to sideshow.live and enter the code SCMAR, as in Sideshow Con Mar for Marvel.
Nice.
Oh, it's a Marvel quiz.
Yes, I'm going to do some quick. It's going to be some quick fire. So we've got 5 questions about Marvel, MCU, comics, everything, and it might be a rewarding experience. I don't know. I don't want to stress you out.
No, we have to limit the rewards because
Okay.
did you look at this place?
Yeah.
I mean, we do
All right.
have to scale it down.
All right, we'll scale it down a little bit.
Okay.
All the budget went to getting me.
Question.
Yeah.
I am not the person that has a comics-based show that is called Comics Hall every Wednesday or so, and a podcast about comics. Paul,
Thanks
on the
for
other
the
hand,
plug, boss.
Paul, on the other hand, seems to be the one that has this on. So there's not a little competition here. If I happen to beat you,
Yeah,
we have a problem.
this will be pretty embarrassing.
If you happen to beat him, I don't know. That's some high stakes stuff right there.
Yep.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I think
All
he
right.
gets kicked off the stage and it's just me.
Let's
right.
do it.
All right, so we got
Wonderful.
people joining in. All right, make sure you're reading the terms. You're reading the giveaway terms. We are getting ready to go, and
How many people do we have joined?
we have about 400.
Okay.
We're getting up there, so make sure you're participating. Just saying, make sure you're participating. Answer all the questions. Get yourself in there. Should I just start it? I'm going to start.
You're at 450.
450. We'll start it at 500.
500.
We started at 500.
Started at 500.
So what do we talk about? There's things happening. I don't know. There's
There's
Yeah,
a
we
new
got it.
Marvel piece in the booth.
Yeah, I just, by the way,
I don't think anyone's noticed.
No?
Yeah.
Not one person
It's
has
a
noticed and wanted
gigantic
to see it all
Marvel
throughout
piece.
Unsealed and Revealed.
I really I snuck a peek in there before, and it's quite marvelous. All right, we got our
We got our crowd.
we got our
Let's do it.
crowd. All right, we're going in 10 seconds. So 10,
9,
9, 7, something
7,
words,
5,
numbers,
4, 3, 2, 1.
and
Okay.
question 1: which of these characters was not in the debut issue of X-Men in 1963? Was it Cyclops? Was it Beast? Was it Wolverine?
I'm
or
going
was
to go
it
with Cyclops.
Yeah, that's what you're going with.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Magneto.
You're gonna go with Magneto.
Yeah.
All right. So what was the big crowd saying? Most people were saying Wolverine, and in fact, the correct answer is
It
Wolverine.
is
you-
Wolverine.
You got one wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not an X-Men fan.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I'm a fan
All
of
right,
the
off-
X-Men
off the
now,
stage. All right.
but I did not grow up with the X-Men. Man, I
Question
just love.
2: who directed Chadwick Boseman in Black Panther? Was it Taika Waititi? Was it Ryan Coogler? Was it Ava DuVernay or Jon Favreau?
Ryan Coogler.
I'm going to also go with B, Ryan
Is that
Coogler.
what you're saying?
hmm
Okay. All right. We're gonna find out in about 4 seconds.
Also, all incredible directors on this.
Incredible
Yes.
directors.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was a good thing.
Yeah.
Let's see. Live answers. Most people said Ryan Coogler. Good answer because that is the correct
Boom.
answer.
1 for 1 here.
1 for 1.
Well, no. Well,
No,
well,
one
oh,
for
All right,
two.
question
I meant like
3.
we're tied.
Which Spider-Man adversary is a New York City crime overlord whose signature look is a white suit jacket, cane, and extraordinarily
Kingpin.
heavy-set opinion?
Kingpin.
That was an easy one, right?
Yeah,
I'm also going to go with
Kingpin.
C.
I don't even know what
The big guy, boss man, Kingpin, the
Yeah,
Don.
yep.
I don't know. Do you like
Vincent
my gift?
D'Onofrio.
Look,
You know,
look at my gift.
Vincent D'Onofrio should have been an answer on
Yeah,
it.
Should have been the answer. All right.
The
show
guy
live.
from Law and Order.
So most people said Kingpin, and that is the correct
we have
answer.
to keep going.
We'll keep
Let's
them
go.
going.
Let's move it.
Ooh, I'm sweating here. All right, next. Making her screen debut in Ant-Man and the Wasp, Ghost was initially introduced in the Marvel Comics as an adversary of which hero? Was it Doctor Strange, Iron Man, Spider-Man, or Thor? Not originally an Ant-Man villain.
Nope.
know this answer.
Spider-Man?
I'm gonna go with B, Iron Man.
Ironsman. Okay, let's see. Most people said whatever they said. Most people said.
I'm not wrong.
Most people said Doctor Strange. The correct
think so.
answer is Ironsman.
Wow.
Ironsman.
I didn't know.
Ironsman.
Iron Man.
Iron
Jumped
Man.
ahead, everyone.
I love Iron Man.
I know. I know.
Hope Amy's not watching.
But I like multiples of them.
Yes.
All right, next. Heimdall, the keeper of the Bifrost Gateway in Asgard, is played by which actor? Is it Stellan Skarsgård, Idris Elba,
Idris
Michael B.
Elba.
Jordan, or Tom Hiddleston?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I'm gonna go with B.
Idris Elba, right?
Idris Elba.
Okay.
I keep
awesome.
leaning into my mic like people
Yeah,
can't
like-
hear me.
Yeah, and I don't
Elba.
even. I'm not even mic'd. I'm just so loud.
It's
I
right,
can pick
right?
up on
Idris
your-
Elba's right. Got to be right.
I don't
And
know.
I think
Let's find
also,
out.
Alex, I think because we've got to move here, I think this might be our last.
Yeah, this is our last
Our
question.
last question here.
All right, and most people said that. So let's show the rankings. And who do we got?
Who won?
Who won?
Ooh, okay.
Who
All right,
won?
number 1 is Captain Dan. Number 2 is
Congrats.
Brandon Hassan, and number 3 is Daryl A. Guess what?
Congrats.
Captain Dan, you are our first place winner, and you're going to be getting $50 in rewards.
What did they say?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. And so you and
$5?
Brandon, you're going to be getting $25 in rewards. So you're second place. And Daryl A, you're getting $15 in rewards. So
What?
all three of you are going to email social
Damn, Dang is right. What?
social at sideshow.com. You're going to give us your name, your address, your preferred phone number. Make sure it's your sideshow
approved
address.
this? Who approved this?
And what you
segment?
won, where you won it. Remember, first, second,
We got
and third
our-
place. What else? It's all good. But you know what I think I'm going to do? If everyone participated well, hold on, close your ears. If everyone was participating, everyone that participated and followed all the rules, we're just going to send you all some rewards.
Boom.
Oh, yeah, thank you. You're going to send you all some rewards, so keep an eye out in the next few days. Again, we have Sideshow Con. It's a little crazy. We'll get them to you.
You
Alrighty,
gave them. You're going to send them a congratulations
Send them- I'm
clap
gonna send
in
you-
an email.
You know, like a bunch of congratulations.
Let me head
emails.
up.
It's gonna be
Okay,
super.
all right.
I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you
Yeah,
later.
just don't fall.
Yes, please don't.
Thanks, Alex.
Well, thank you, Alex.
I hope people enjoyed that brief moment of Marvel trivia in which apparently we just gave a ton of money away.
Alex gave a ton of money away.
Okay.
Let's.
All right. Just, you
I
know,
had
it
nothing.
does, you know, money
all I did was win that
pays us
trivia.
to like be here and stuff.
That's
Just
true.
want to remind everybody.
That is true, Alex. For shame. All right, everyone. Well, we have a wonderful, wonderful interview coming up in just a moment with Margot Pinero, who is over on our graphic arts department, and she has, well, you guys will see. We're going to take a super, super quick break, and we'll be right back with that interview. We're going to take Sideshow's Mr. Freeze premium format figure and freeze him in a 150-pound block of ice. Then we're going to thaw him out and see if he makes it out in one piece.
Paul,
Oh, yeah.
when you do the show,
Right.
there's a script that you follow.
Okay.
And then you look at you read the words on the script.
Right.
And then you do what the words tell you to do.
You know what had a really good script was Sideshow Labs that you guys just saw our second teaser for. We'll have the full reveal up on our social channels on July 22nd. I believe at some point it'll be up on YouTube. We may even show it live here at some point, but you're definitely you can catch it on IGTV, of course, on YouTube, side.show/YouTube.
And that show is you hosting
Yes.
while they freeze Mr. Freeze.
Well, we freeze Mr. Freeze.
That's pretty cool.
We rethaw his cold heart.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm
very
in.
excited for
That's the
Rethaw?
22nd. That's 2 days from now at 2 p.m.
Yes.
Nice.
Boom. All right. Well, thank you guys for what we have a script. Let's just be upfront with everyone. We have a script, and we're all flipping through a lot of different things right now. So thank you guys for being
Yeah,
so
that's
patient.
what's going on.
Yeah, that's why the boss is here. My great grand boss. No, just the grand boss.
Grand boss.
Well, everyone. Again, that's the 22nd at 2 p.m. We have a quick behind the scenes making of Sideshow's The Child, and then we'll be back with Margot. See you in just a minute.
We've been working with the artists from Legacy Effects for over 15 years. What they bring to Sideshow is their knowledge, their craftsmanship. We want to make the best replica that we can of some of these characters, and who better than the people that make them for the movies.
This opportunity, partnering with Sideshow, is exciting for us because having developed the child for the show, it's natural we're helping bring it to the collectible world, and with an authenticity no one else will be able to do. All of the molds, all of the artists, the patterns, everything is carried over and spilled over into this project. This is the same team that put together the real one.
How they do the cut and sew, how they do the punched hair, the eyes, and the paintwork. They're truly bringing this character to life.
I want fans to feel like they're having that experience right there in front of them, and that we've given them the best representation of it possible.
Everyone, well, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you've all got your the child by now, because I've got mine. I don't think the that Chris has still gotten his yet, which is funny.
I did.
Oh, good, he got his. Well, as promised, everyone, we have got an interview with an absolute rock star here at Sideshow from our graphic arts department. Everyone, please welcome Margot Pinero. Hi, Margot.
It was quite a build-up. I hope I can live up to the praise.
Yeah, no pressure at all. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How about you?
Not so bad. You know, again, we like to just sort of break that fourth wall with everyone. And Margot was saying, like, I hope I don't have any weird, like, Ricky Bobby moments. So I can just keep my hands here the whole time if you want. Just, I don't know what to do with my hands. Well, Margot, I know you are incredibly busy, so I don't want to take too much of your time. So first, let's intro everyone to who you are and what you do at Sideshow, like what you and your department do.
So as previously stated, I'm Margot Pinero. I work at Sideshow. I'm a senior graphic designer there. I've been at Sideshow now for 6 years. So it's all right. It's an all right place to work. You know, I'm still here.
There's toys laying around everywhere, though.
It's definitely a different environment, but a fun and creative one. So stay here forever if they'll let me. But the graphic design department basically does packaging design, is our kind of our first thing that we do. We also do book design. We do trade show design. We do apparels. We do tchotchkes, which include like pins, stickers, bags, things like that. We do decals. So a lot of eyeballs, all the figures, all their eyeballs. We're working on them.
So there's artists that are constantly like, I just can't draw eyes. Like you're like, I actually only work on eyes sometimes.
That's all we do. Everything from alien eyes to people eyes. So
nice.
There's a range there.
Yeah, I know. I mean, for everyone who's gotten a look at the incredible booth, you guys worked on a ton of this. Like the huge, like this banner back here, you guys can see there's the laptop, there's the pizza dog. You guys had to do a ton of that. I mean, how, like when you get something like that, you know, that's at that scale, is it almost easier on a big scale like this, or do you prefer the smaller graphic arts boxes?
You know, I think there's no real preference. It's a different mindset when you're working on things that are a larger scale, like a banner. You kind of set your program up for that. You know, the canvas size, the DPI, you kind of have to have the knowledge of knowing you know, what to set those things at, because if you set it too high, it could be just a very slow and tedious process that would not want to rip your hair out if you don't do it just right. As opposed to a smaller scale, again, are just kind of working with different tools, but it's what makes the job fun, because you're doing a lot of different things all the time. Right. So I always tell people there's never a boring day in the GAD.
Yeah, never a boring moment. I mean, I love, some of the graphic arts departments that we have, the graphic art boxes. I'm sorry, that some of them that are that like incredible comic style. I'm a huge comics fan. You were talking about having a different mindset. It's funny having something static like for Sideshow Con, and then having that graphic arts box that is going to be replicated multiple times. Mm-hmm. Again, is that a different process when you know that this thing is going to be done multiple times?
I mean, I think, there's definitely a little bit more caution mm-hmm. taken into it, because once it gets out to the fans, I think it's high on our priority list to make sure that we are making something that's very true to the character.
Right.
Maybe even hide little Easter eggs in there, or, is very indicative of, the statue itself, and to try to pay homage to, the artists that were, rendering their work mm-hmm. and things like that. So a different mindset. I think a lot of the banners we can kind of have a little bit more freestyle moments with, where right. the packaging, we really try to understand, who we're packaging it for, what they would like to see, as well as stay true to the figure that's inside it and enhance it. So.
Yeah, and Margot, I know you're super busy. So I did send you like a list of questions, and so I hope you've had time to think about this, because you're the first one that's going to answer it. So I have no idea how these are going to go. But I wanted to know, if your department, if GAD was a cake, what part of the cake would you specifically be?
Well, I've been watching a lot of British baking show. Sorry if I'm supposed to bring that up on any kind of a live chat, or if you have
Paul
to.
Hollywood will not text me back.
I'm so sorry. Oh, jeez. But I would say that we are the frosting, not necessarily the sprinkles and all the other stuff, but we are the delightful coating. That's the end of the line that kind of brings everything together, that really enhances that center sponge cake, if you will. I would definitely say frosting. It'd be a nice chocolate ganache.
Oh, nice. Special place. That's my dog's name is Ganache. So
is it really?
It is. It's Coco Ganache.
That's awesome.
Yeah, anytime I can shout out my dog, I do. But I do love that answer. I mean, it would be, you guys would be the frosting that would make Mary Berry jealous, I bet.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Well, Margo, before you get going, again, first of all, thank you for doing this. And thank you for being a part of Sideshow Con. You guys are always a part of all of these conventions, and I'm sure you are specifically. But it'd be nice for you to come take your stroll around the room for everyone, because you guys work so hard, and we really wanted to showcase all of our departments, and specifically right now, graphic arts department. So before you get going, if there's anything you'd like people to know about you and your department and what you guys do at Sideshow that maybe they wouldn't know otherwise, what would that be?
When you sent me this question, I had like a few different responses, and I was like, what would be like the best one to give you, which would make us look like the coolest. But I would say the best part, at least that I think about my department, is we are very collaborative. We're very much a family, and we communicate. Every idea that you see, every box, every banner, every pin, every t-shirt, every eyeball, is very much, somebody says something, and then somebody pitches in with another idea. And then what if we did this? And it's a big brainstorming session of a lot of graphic nerds getting together and getting each other hyped up. And we call it whole brain. So a lot of times every project is, whole brain, we did it. We came up with the idea. So there's never one project that at least like 2 or 3 of us haven't had a little bit of a hand or an idea throw out. So I think that's what I love about my department, and maybe it's something that people are unaware of. So.
Yeah, whole brain. I like that. I mean, yeah, I think, you guys, I'm sure you have a couple of people working there. You know what? And I have a fourth question that I was like, I had canned, but you know what? I think this is a fun one. If you guys had like a Thunderdome style, Waterworld type thing, who in your department would you send out to win that that battle world.
Oh.
Give a shout out to your department here.
All right. Thunderdome, huh? I would say probably our manager Jen. She seems real calm, real sweet, real nice lady. You can see the crazy behind the eyes a little bit. She could put a smackdown on somebody like that if you get out of line. I tell you. So maybe.
Jen, if you're watching, we've got the armorer here at Sideshow Con. We'll just start sharpening those swords. Margot, thank you so much for hanging out. I know you're super swamped, so thank you for taking any amount of time out of your schedule. And again, thanks for being a part of Sideshow Con.
Oh, thanks for interviewing me.
All righty, take care.
Bye.
All right. How awesome was that? That team works so incredibly hard. I'm so glad that you guys got to see just a tiny peek behind the veil. And if there was a veil, Margot and her team probably would have created the veil anyway. So it would have been a great veil. Well, coming up, we have a showcase, a quick video of the Pokeball replica by the Wand Company with Amy Chase. Yeah, this is a pre-recorded video, but she's here on campus somewhere. But we'll be right back, everyone.
Hi everybody, I'm Amy Chase, and today we're taking a closer look at the Great Ball replica by the Wand Company. This is the next of their premium Pokeball collectibles, of course based on the Pokemon franchise, and this is the successor to the standard Pokeball. This has a slightly higher catch rate for most trainers, so this is why it is called the Great Ball and is considered the next step up after you meet a certain amount of requirements, get some badges, and do some traveling. This is a really excellent collectible that has a lot of interactive fun features that involve light and proximity sensors to really give you an animated and active feel in your collection, almost as if there is a real Pokemon inside of the ball. I want to take you through a couple of these features. You guys can see that we have it sitting in its premium display case with a really nice placard at the front that tells you exactly which ball is in your collection. This does match and is consistent with the other releases from the Wand Company in this collection, so you can catch them all and line them up. Now, not only is that a beautiful placard that tells you which ball you are collecting, it is a functional piece as well. If you can see, we do have an animated light up feature that is rotating around the base of the ball in its support cradle. And you can change this color. Right now, we've got the red on display and there are 7 different options. I'll rotate through a few of them for you just so you can see what other colors you can have in your display. There's also a vibrant green. We've got a bright yellow. There are several different shades of blue depending on if you want light or dark shades to highlight your Great Ball. There's also pink. We've got that nice teal and a bright, clean white. Now, this has a lowering platform so you can hide the ball away. It does reset and depress inside of the box. And then when you open it up, it physically lifts the ball up to you as if Professor Oak or any number of other Pokemon professors, depending on which era of the games you've played, are presenting you your very own personal Pokemon. Now, as for the ball itself, it does have interactive features, as I mentioned, that involve the lighting mechanism. You can see if you get a little closer to it, the center diode begins to light up as if the Pokemon inside is waking up as well, if you're saying hello to your Pokemon companion. Now, putting multiple fingers or physically holding the ball will cause the brightest light in the center, proving that you are ready for action and ready for a Pokemon battle. Now, there are a couple of additional light up features in the center as well. You can change the color rotation. I'm going to quickly give this a double tap in the center, and that should turn it to red. The more antagonizing, angry, upset, didn't catch the Pokemon, or the Pokemon inside doesn't want to come out style feature, and that does change the proximity light up feature. 2 more presses will take us to a successful and victorious green. This is the green of catching a Pokemon successfully. 2 more presses will take it back to the white center. Nice little reset. Just reset the room, reset your Pokemon collectible. Now I want to show you very quickly that animated light up feature in the cradle of the box. So I'm going to gently remove the ball and put it in its display ring. We'll get to that in a second. But inside of the physical box, you can see the lights rotating. So it really does give an active feel to this display. When you have the box open, ambiently displayed for your guests, they can see that there is actual motion going on in the box. One final feature on the light up of the ball that I want to be showing you is an actual animated little sequence that you can let it do by itself. One simple press will activate the Pokemon catching sequence, which does have a completely randomized chance at an unsuccessful or successful catch. If it flashes red, you did not catch the Pokemon, and if it cycles brightly through a bunch of different colors, then it was a successful capture. But let's see if we can actually catch a Pokemon here. And there we have a successful catch. Now, there is an additional display feature I mentioned earlier. There is a highly polished stainless steel ring that is included in the base of the box. You'll need to unscrew the battery compartment to reach it, but once you have it, you can display your Pokeball, or Great Ball in this case, independently of the box. You can also put it in the top of the box, which does come with its own special Pokeball decal that does actually have a depression indentation, so you can safely fit the ring inside and it won't go sliding, and you can display your ball on top of the box. And if you have multiple balls in your collection, including the Pokeball, this looks really nice alongside that as you continue to grow your collection. So if you're ready to add the Great Ball to your collection, or you've earned enough gym badges to prove it, you can go to side.show/greatball and check out the product page and order the Great Ball collectible by the Wand Company. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Amy Chase, and as always, don't forget to let your geek side show.
And we're out.
I mean, how incredible was that? I'm not convinced that Amy Chase knows everything about Pokemon ever. Next time, actually, if you see her, ask her to name all 14,000 Pokemon in a row. She'll do it. Well, I mean, they may be able to, but I'm not sure if they can. We have an awesome interview coming up right now with the team over at Pedestal Source, who have brought us some of these incredible pedestals that you guys have seen during Sideshow Con. And also, surprising us, Chris is joining us for the interview as well.
Heck yeah. I just got to make sure I can hear you guys.
Oh yeah, that's pretty important. Yeah. So Chris is actually going to be down at the pedestals for us, and he's going to show you guys what all the incredible things that these pedestals can do from the team over at Pedestal Source. So everyone, please welcome the team of it's Reese, Seth, and Max from Pedestal Source. How you guys doing?
Good. How you doing?
Hey, doing great.
Oh, hey, I recognize some of those pieces.
Yeah, you like that?
How you guys doing? Where are you guys at?
We are in our shop here in Fort Collins, Colorado. We're up in actually the print room where we do all of our print stuff, but down below is where all the display magic building happens.
Oh, it's where, yeah. Well, I'm sure we'll get into all the magic very soon, but I would love if you guys could maybe go down the line and tell our entire audience here watching maybe who you guys are individually and maybe what you guys do at Pedestal Source.
Cool. Want to start?
Yeah, well, are we just starting with the origin story?
No, just start with who you are and what you do at Pedestal Source.
I'm Max Peterson. I do the acrylic stuff, so mostly like the clear acrylic pedestals, the dust covers, the collector, or to keep it all nice and pristine. That's what I do. It's all about the beautiful seam, like making sure it's nice and clear. The seams are looking beautiful. Something to just highlight and protect these. I love the Hulk, because I'm a big Marvel fan, so I love seeing all the collectors,
nice.
Marvel, Star Wars, all that stuff. Like I love all this, the Grogu's, and so I love seeing all these cool.
You're in the right place.
Plays. Yeah, exactly. I was really excited when they asked me to help them out with this, because first time in about 7 years I've been able to be paid to play with toys. So since I used to mainly, so
cool.
All right, and I'm Reese. I do marketing, website goodies, social media, anything web-based. I'm kind of the guy. I know a few of you out there from chatting on Instagram and Facebook and whatnot. So. Hey, everybody that we might have met in the past. And I was going to give Max more props because he didn't sell himself well enough. The seams in these acrylics, you guys can't see it online, but I'm blown away every time I see these guys' products. I mean, they're truly museum quality. It's amazing. So if you end up with something amazing in your living room or your collection room, it's Max right here is the man.
Max hand signs them all, I bet.
Yeah.
Secretly, you'll never find a signature Easter egg.
It's all about being as clear as possible. Yeah.
And I'm Seth Braverman, technically COO, but I kind of just solve whatever big problems we have, or I get to go out and visit awesome customers like you guys. I got to tour your guys' facility a couple of years ago, which was incredible. And do marketing stuff with Reese and just have a lot of fun. So,
but he's also one of the original pedestal builders too here.
Yeah, it's true. I was
one of the first ones we started.
And the first pedestal builder for the company.
Nice. Well, we're happy to have you three, high quality display specialists with us. Now we actually have, some of your pedestals here. We've got Chris Parada down there. So maybe while we're taking a look at these, you guys can run us through exactly what is your superhero origin story? Where does Pedestal Source come from?
Well, our Nick Fury would be Greg Glebe is the guy who started this whole company way back in the day in the 80s down in Arizona building just art easels and needed a easel for an art show.
Yeah, he's solving his own problem.
And
getting something up off the floor.
Yeah, and so he started building easels, and he thought, maybe I could do this, for a living or make a business out of this. So that's where what was it called? Xylem Design back then? Or?
Yeah, Xylem Design back at the time.
And so then eventually moved into Victoria's Secret asked us to do some pedestals, to do some displays for them. So
as soon as the economy was tanking and falling into a vat of oil in 2008, we started building pedestals. And now, like, the company is probably 4 times bigger than it had been, and everything we do pretty much is variations of a theme, whether it's like a box or a table or anything to get your 3-dimensional figure up off the ground and closer to your face. What else you got on the origin story side?
Well, then Greg here has collected a great team. Seth, Reese, the guys down on the floor. Like, I love working with every single one of them. It's all about just kind of we all team up. I specialize in the acrylics department, but I can also, we all kind of switch around. We all can do a little bit of everything around here. It's all about being, skilled at whatever needs to be done. So,
sorry about that, Max. For everyone watching right now, we just put up a short link. It's side.show/Pedestal Source. That'll take you to Pedestal Source's website where you guys set up an awesome landing page for Sideshow Con. So thank you guys for that. And then I believe you guys had said after Sideshow Con, that is going to be dedicated for collectors.
Yep. Yep.
Nice.
It's been a long time in the making because slowly over the years, we've worked with all sorts of different collectors, a lot of art, a lot of retail, but the collectibles world is it's kind of surged in the past 5 years, thankfully, thanks to people like yourselves. And so we realized, holy crap, we got to wrap our head around this thing. Like, this is a big deal, way bigger than we had realized. The last couple of years, it's something we've been slowly focusing on. And that will be the new home page for all things collectibles at Xylem.
Right. And again, before we move on to exactly what you guys are bringing to the collectible market, which I know was the next question I wanted to ask you guys, but I think we're just going to show everyone. But right now, you guys were so kind over at Pedestal Source to have a promo code specifically for Sideshow Con. So if you go to Pedestal Source, again, you can go there, side.show/Pedestal Source. There's a promo code that you can use, Sideshow Con 2021. That's 10% off. And again, a huge thank you to you guys. Seriously, we really appreciate it. I know that all of our collectors here who are hardcore serious collectors have been, seriously, they've been gushing over these pedestals. We got a lot of love yesterday when Amy and Alex were looking at them. So, Chris.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
He's just playing back there.
This is the first time I've got a chance to really play with the remote that comes with this amazing podium. And hi, guys, by the way. I didn't get to say hi.
Hey, Chris. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Not on a Zoom call for once.
Right? Yeah.
So check this out. This wheel here changes the color. You've got how many colors are available?
There's actually, if you can believe it, they say there's 16 million colors on that thing.
16 million?
That's what they say. 16
amazing. And then
million
if you want,
I want to know who counted the 16 million.
It must have been some fancy math equation. Also, there's a full spectrum on the white from the warms to the cools to kind of whatever matches your mood.
And what's so great about it with all the different colors is, you have Loki who's green, you have the Scarlet Witch being red, you have Agatha being purple. You got everybody has sort of their own color spectrum in the MCU and whatnot. Yeah. So it's be able to match it up whatever character you have.
And what's awesome is our photo team here does a great job in shooting some of these some of these products. And a lot of the collectors want to bring what they see on our website home. So was this sort of what you guys had in mind when you had really integrated all of these colors and everything for these statues and these collectibles?
Yeah, because the reality is that there's going to be a million different pieces you're going to want to display, and the room that you're displaying it in is going to be all sorts of different shapes, sizes, and lights. And we tried to kind of curate over the years a mixture of materials and lighting options and configuration so that whatever it is that you're displaying, you can make the most sense out of it in terms of how you're lighting it, the room that it's in, and the kind of marrying the two together.
And it gives you a really great opportunity to control mood and tone. You can take the same collectible and change it entirely depending on how you feel or what you want to set it up as. It gives you so many more options to display it the way you want it to be.
Yeah, the lighting definitely adds that layer of drama that the pieces themselves evoke, but sometimes the lighting is lacking, or the lighting option. And so that's something that we've really been pushing in the last couple of years as we wrapped our heads around the fact that lighting, whatever it is that you're lighting, is really a huge part of the element that's often missing.
Yeah, and we had literally all day yesterday, but right now, just a second ago, because I'm looking at some of the comments, G17 Collectibles over on YouTube said, I said it yesterday and I'll say it again. It's amazing how the color variations on this give a whole new dimension to displaying your pieces. So it's very clear that what you guys wanted to accomplish, you are accomplishing.
Awesome.
All right, so I gotta ask, because I know Max is sort of real comfortable in this world here. Is everyone here collectors? It doesn't have to be just collectibles, but if you collect, like, what do you guys collect?
Yeah. I mean, I think we're all collectors of some sort. Max is our resident expert for Marvel and Star Wars. He and I both have a pretty good sized Lego collection. I keep mine still on display in a den in my house, which is great. In fact, one of my favorites, I've got a Yoda from about 1990 that's about the same size as the child over here. That's an old Lego set that I love. But probably my personal collection that I spend the most time on and effort with is old climbing gear. I used to spend a lot of time rock climbing, and pieces that I found in various mountain ranges, maybe with some historical significance. I've got a little museum wall in my garage that houses all my climbing gear. So
I'm definitely a big fan of all the Marvel, all the Star Wars. I've got something similar to this for the Razor Crest model that I have, and I love working here because it helps me. I can have a little inside track to what looks good, what's nice. Like, this is a removable base, so if you can take this off, and it's got a beautiful little rabbited base here, and you make sure you clean it, and you can mount, make him do the things you want to do, and then put it back on, and it's just nice and protected. And so yeah, I got a lot of Legos and just toys all together. I used to be a nanny, so toys were a big part of my world and never left it.
Well, don't worry, you're definitely talking to the right people. We all have Legos and we all have things lying around. I mean, you would think at 27 we shouldn't still be stepping on Legos, but I still am. So it never changes. And then for everyone asking, because they were really curious about the dimensions of the pedestal that Chris is looking at, I believe it's a 15-inch. It's 15-inch wide pedestal. It's about 42 inches high. And it definitely seems like you guys are just sort of getting started in the collectible market there.
Yeah, with the 6 scale, the 15 by 15 works great. Sometimes the 42 makes sense, sometimes lower. We have a range of standard sizes in terms of footprints and heights that work in most situations. But say there's something that's just not quite fitting or working, give us a call or send us an email. Everything here is built to order, and we do modified, standard and custom work all the time. So we welcome that type of stuff. And if you have any questions, just kick them over to us in terms of what our capabilities are. It's rare that we would ever say no to anything. And we're always looking for kind of new creative ways to meet the needs of the collectors crowd. And there's probably things that we haven't even considered yet. Things that we're actually just in talks with around pulling out, trays, storage, different things that are going to make the units kind of complete, because I know storage is always, an example of one issue that a lot of people are facing, especially when you have different things you want to kit out and switch out. And that's one thing that I would say would be an immediate improvement to this is on the back, just putting a door in there, maybe a little pull-out tray here so that you can be working with your stuff and switching it around. So there's a million different ideas out there. So this will continue to evolve as we continue to wrap our head around it.
Yeah, or send us suggestions if you're on social media with us. We'd love to hear from you. I'll give you a shout to Edwin in Chicago. We had a great chat last night. He showed me some videos of his collection, which is outstanding, vast as probably a lot of people's are. But just the amount, if you're familiar with the Hulkbuster, he comes with multiple sets of arms, and just the storage for that alone. Edwin was showing me he's got an entire space dedicated just to storage.
Closet,
Wow. If we could shift that into the pedestal, it would give you that much more room for more collectibles, more pedestals.
Be an absolute game changer.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to hang out during Sideshow Con. It sounds like you guys are incredibly busy, and we'll let you guys get back to work. Again, guys, head over to side.show/Pedestal Source. Take that 10% off code. It's Sideshow Con 2021. Runs throughout the duration of Sideshow Con, so that'll end this Sunday. Guys, thank you so much.
Yep. All Thanks, right. Paul. Thanks, Chris.
Very much.
Thanks, guys.
All right, guys, take care.
Okay.
All right. Seriously, the nicest people. I mean, we always love people here at Sideshow that are always up for that challenge. Again, they're super reachable. So side.show/pedestal source, and check out their collectibles page when it flips after Sideshow Con. But take that 10% off right now. All right, so we've got a quick video right now of the Kotobukiya artifacts by Kotobukiya of the Tusken Raider, and then we'll be right back.
We're here taking a look at Kotobukiya's brand new Tusken Raider statue. Now, this is based off the design by Takashi Okazaki. This is the second artist to be part of their Artifacts Artist series, and I want to point out a few things about this piece that makes it so unique. First up is Takashi's design in this is reminiscent of Japanese ink block prints, where you're getting that really unique flow and movement, particularly in the capes on the flags that hang off the gaffy sticks. The gaffy sticks, his long rifle, all of these have a bit of a steampunk look with a blend of brass, silver, and wood. And talking about that, the paint job on these is amazing. The look of the leather, the wood, and the metals are spectacular. Another thing to point out is, particularly around the base, is the look of the tool of the sculptor that is remnant in there. This is not smoothed down, and it still has that hand-carved, created look to that, along with two very sinister looking skulls at the base. Another thing to point out is that the head is attached with a ball joint that gives you a lot of display options for his line of vision. What I think is unique about this particular thing is that forward momentum, that he's up on one knee like that. He's in mid-raise of his gun, lurching forward, the wind is whipping through. He's taking a shot at something, whether that be a speeder or an individual or a ship. He is about to get into something here. I like the movement of the piece. Check out this and other great statues by Kotobukiya on Sideshow.com.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, a Tusken Raider.
Tusken Raider is amazing. As soon as I saw the Tusken Raider, they made a revival into Mandalorian. I was like, oh my gosh, we need more Tusken Raiders.
Definitely one of the more sensibly dressed people.
Yeah,
I'd say. Like, I would love to dress like a Tusken Raider.
Yeah, but it'd be hot. Oh,
it would be hot.
Are we back?
Oh, hello.
Hey
everyone. Welcome back to Live from Sideshow Con Day 2. Hope you guys enjoyed that interview with Pedestal Source. Seriously, those guys are incredible. And again, thank you to Margot Pinero for coming on. We still got an incredible interview coming up with the Jerry Vanderstelt a little bit later on. But other than that, are we just going to rock, paper, scissors, or what are we doing?
Yeah, we're going to play. We're going to do that for a little bit. But are we using
rock, paper,
elementary school rules? Oh, hold on a second. We're not giving away any more stuff right now.
Are there more than one set of rules to rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
There are multiple.
No.
Yeah, you could all kinds.
This isn't what people are here for.
Okay,
this is not what people are here for. This is not trivia.
All right,
relax. This is not trivia.
Oh,
I promise this is not trivia. No high stakes trivia. I just want to go over something fun. So yesterday we had our first giveaway challenge.
Okay.
And it was for the Kotobukiya Artifacts Carnage statue. Let's see.
Nice.
Let's see what that was. This. Oh, let me hide that.
Pretty awesome.
Such a gruesome piece.
Oh, wow.
We all talk about Carnage is a gruesome type.
And Kotobukiya makes amazing things.
Amazing things. We just saw the Tusken Raider statue.
It
was gorgeous. So what we had everyone do was make a food diorama of Carnage, which is basically just make Carnage out of food.
That's pretty cool.
Out of food?
Out of food.
Yeah.
Just take
And
some food.
did people do it?
People did it.
Wow.
And we have a winner. Let's throw the winner up on winning entry up on screen. So this was the winning entry. This was made of I think it was a tomato. Let me see if I can pull up the details. It was
Is that like linguine?
No, that is they
Red vines. Red
no,
vines.
It's not red vines. It's actually Twizzlers.
Twizzlers.
Even
all
worse.
right.
They should probably lose. No, but this is the winning entry.
This is a Red Vines house.
Yep, and they won that.
That is absolutely creative and groundbreaking.
Yep, and so I want to showcase some of the other ones that were a lot of fun. So let's bring those up on screen. We have a little social wall here. Now the contest is over. We did pick a winner, but just want to bring this up on the screen here. So these are some of the entries that we had. Where'd it go?
We were there.
Oh.
Oh,
There we go.
There it is.
Beautiful. So we had some made out of strawberry. Someone just smashed a tomato.
Yeah, someone definitely just stepped on a tomato.
I like this one made out of like hoisin sauce.
Oh my gosh,
and
look at that one.
the ketchup carnage is one of my favorites.
Ketchup carnage, new band name. I called
Sriracha
it.
and hoisin sauce. That one's wonderful.
Wow.
So we had a lot of really great entries. Look at this one: watermelon and pineapple.
Yeah.
I do love all of the comments. Someone's saying like, "That's disgusting. I love it."
Yes, which
Yeah.
is how I feel when I look at carnage. Like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
disgusting.
Disgusting.
And
I love it.
Like, look at this. Oh my God, there's so many great ones.
Who's ready for that movie, by the way?
Oh man,
Yeah.
don't get me started. I'm
Yeah.
so excited about
That might be the first thing that I make Guy look at today is this Carnage PF behind us.
That's
He's
a good
gonna
I'm
yeah.
lose it.
so excited
He's
for
gonna
it.
lose it.
So
It's
excited.
such a cool piece.
Look at these entries. Oh, look, that one's just someone's lunch.
Papa
That-
Decas ate his food diorama while waiting for the post to go live. Sorry. Look at this Carnage Carbonara. So, anyways, we're going to be having another
Oh, cool.
giveaway challenge today at 4:30 p.m.
Nice.
Pacific.
Pacific,
Mhm.
4:30 p.m. Pacific, for the Shard Mortal Trespasser PF. Look, it is a beautiful piece from our Court of the Deadline. So at 4:30 p.m., just pay attention to all our social channels, and you can get all the instructions on how to do it. And it's going to be a blast. I can't wait to see what everyone does. Look at all these carnage things.
Insane.
It's so much fun.
We have Cynthia May here who has been watching along, I think, since yesterday, who entered. She says, I made mine out of flaming hot Cheetos and tomato.
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess it's just what you have lying
and
around.
it's creative.
Yeah,
It's pretty darn creative.
It's like Cobble cosplay, but food play.
So you didn't give away too much. You just gave them a clap. Oh no, you gave them the figure.
The Carnage.
Wow.
Statue
So wait, we're
of,
giving away the figure of today, the Court of the Dead figure.
that Court of the Dead figure.
They're like $400, $500
that
piece.
PF. Yeah, that awesome Shard Mortal Trespasser.
Who approved that one?
I don't know. Autumn did. Autumn approved it.
Approved.
All
right.
I was
that's
acting
why we
nervous for a
pay,
second.
team members that do make decisions, I guess.
So, that's it.
All right.
And I want to see a lot of cool entries.
Yeah, I think it will be cool. That's fun. Thank you, Alex.
Well, Alex, thank you so much for doing that. Up next, we have an incredible video with one of my favorite pieces. Seriously, that Sideshow's ever done because I'm a huge Doctor Strange fan. We have the out of the box with the Doctor Strange maquette. Enjoy.
Folks, welcome to another Sideshow unboxing. Today we've got the Doctor Strange maquette from Sideshow. Let's get started. Of course, we start with the base. And it is quite the hefty base. Next, we have the Doctor's body. So he only has one long key that goes into this keyhole in the portal. So I'm going to focus on fitting this in at the correct angle. There you have it. Now it's cape time, so I will grab our already posed cape and of course the Eye of Agamotto. So as I said, we did already pose this cape, but it will come in the box unposed. And you're gonna wanna put this pin through this hole in the cape before you place the cape. And so just place it over his shoulders and then you're gonna fit the key into this keyhole here. Magnetized fit, just pushing that pin right in there. Next up, you're going to want to grab the Doctor's portrait and his collar. So we are placing the key of the portrait through the hole in his collar, like so. And you want to line it up so that the crease in the collar matches with the crease of his blue collar. So the red collar and the blue collar creases match up. Then you're going to place the portrait in the portrait keyhole through your cape here. And then an important part of this is you still have the kind of front of the collar here. And you're going to want to tuck that underneath the Eye of Agamotto. Like so. Just pull it out, tuck it in, push that back in. So the reason we are doing everything in this specific order is so that you can pose your cape with the wiring we have here in the piping. You're going to want to pose the cape before placing on his sash and his arms so that you're not knocking them off or running into them while you're posing. So we again have already pre-posed this, but you can do with it whatever you choose. And now we will put on his sash. And this sash has a key right there that goes into a keyhole on his belt. Right there. Just put that over that. And then let's place on his hands. Right hand first. That's got a key into this keyhole, like so. And then the left hand. It has a key magnetized fit into this keyhole. Now, of course, as you saw, there is a magic left hand for this maquette, but we wanted to show you the alternative, I guess, non-magic left hand. And before I put that last hand on, I do want to remind you folks, if you're watching this on YouTube, definitely going to want to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell next to it so that you never miss any of our fantastic Sideshow content. It's a good idea. I did it, and I think you should do it too. All right, so let's swap out this left hand for that green magic. And so we'll just place on his left magic hand, and that is a magnetized fit. So a little rotation here, and there is Doctor Strange in all his interdimensional glory. So big that he blocks me from the camera lens. So folks, that is it. The Doctor Strange maquette from Sideshow. Thank you so much for checking out another Sideshow unboxing, and don't forget to let your geek side show.
That's my Doctor Strange. All right, everyone. Hello. Welcome back. Thank you, Brad, for showing off seriously one of my favorite pieces. Well, without further ado, you can see now we have the incredible Indiana Jones Pursuit of the Ark by the Jerry Vanderstelt. So please, everyone, please give a huge round of internet applause for Mr. Jerry Vanderstelt. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Paul, how you doing today?
Oh, not too bad. You know, just hanging out in front of this beautiful piece. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Well, Jerry, it's seriously, thank you so much.
Really fantastic, that frame job.
Oh, it looks great. Hey, and you know, the art inside it ain't too bad either.
Oh, thanks. I try.
Well, Jerry, thank you again for taking time out of your incredibly busy schedule. Now, I know that you've worked on quite a few pieces across quite a few licenses. Could you talk a little bit about what this particular Indiana Jones print means to you?
Well, let's see. If my internet searching is right, I think that was the highest grossing film of '81, and at 40 years old, to me at least, personally, it's still one of the greatest films ever made. So, you know, there's a lot to bring to it with that in mind. But also, you know, as a 12-year-old kid, what the impressions I got from a movie like that at that time when very few films were anything like this other than the first two Star Wars movies. So it means a lot. And of course, trying to capture all that you see and feel from that film is impossible. So we were just zeroing in on one little aspect of that part of the movie, mostly the desert chase sequence.
Oh, a classic sequence that, again, is perfectly encapsulated here. I was wondering if, you know, while we've got Michael and Sam here, you know, really hitting the art print hard here on the camera, could you maybe point out some of your favorite details that we can see here?
Well, if you pan down a little further, if you're able to,
all right,
there's some little details in the map. Just let me see. I'll look at my own little reference here. just to the south of the plane there. You see all those little dotted trail heads there?
Oh, right.
Well,
So I
if
think
you
we're looking at
see
right here,
those-
guys.
Yes, and there's a little title there that says Ravenwood Trail of Ra. So what I like to think about is this was when Abner was going throughout that part of Africa looking for the headpiece to the staff of Ra. And here and there you see a little circle, and that represents perhaps where Abner stopped and maybe did a short dig to look for that headpiece. So, you know, it's kind of a little thing I built into it myself to the story, but it sort of makes sense because if you remember when Indy was being questioned by the Army intelligence, they were looking for Abner and he said it was his obsession really, but he never found the city. So that could be that trail that he had embarked on. So those are some of those details. Now, if I segue into another little part of that, I like to think of Indy as a bit of a cartographer. Maybe he got it from his dad, who kept good journals and good notes like a good, you know, professor would do. And perhaps Indy jotted these down from notes he found when he went to Nepal. So, you know, little things like that you can kind of integrate in for yourself, and you hope it kind of raises questions or something curious somebody will find in it and say, wonder what that's about. So that's kind of the little fun you get to have in these little corners that you have to look close to find.
Now, Jerry, when you work on a piece like this, do the questions drive the art or the other way around?
Oh, boy. I would say probably the questions do. Stories, number one.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you're trying to be original to the story and going back to, you know, that 12-year-old boy, the feeling you got, 9 times out of 10, the visual will come along with it because you're so inspired by the idea you're trying to drive home. So, you know, it's sort of like taking somebody by the hand and kind of saying, do you feel this too? Do you see this? Does this jive with what you remember? And of course, when you saw it for the first time in the theater, that's the only way to see it, in my view. So very impactful.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, speaking on the impact that this film had on not obviously on you, but on so many people here at Sideshow and so many people who are watching now. I mean, what you know, what's something that you would hope that when someone looks at this for the first time, Jerry, you know, and they see Harrison there as the classic Indy, what's something that you hope they get, or what's something you hope that impacts them directly on this print?
Well, I would say that what I was trying to have as sort of the backdrop theme is sort of that spirit. Of course, celebrates the spirit of Indy's determination. You know, somebody who in the story is in constant peril, making narrow escapes at every turn, kind of a tenacious pursuit of the arc, as the title aptly says. So I guess you could say that just enjoying it just as a little overview to the feeling the film gives, but also determination is always a good thing, you know, if you keep working at it, just like he did. So it's multifaceted, you know, of course.
Oh, it's got to be, I assume. I mean, look at all the even all of the layering and the texturing on this piece. Like, again, not only is the framing, you know, incredible, like you said, but all of just the almost like a micro framing that you've done, you know, making it look like it's on, you know, that old style of like a map. And you know, you've got yeah, exactly. And you know, it's really got to resonate with you to be determined, because you know that's probably got to really ring in your ears when you're working on a piece like this. Just, we got to, you know, we're going to get it done, but we're going to get it done, you know, Jerry's way.
You wouldn't believe how many times, you know, I played the Raiders March theme, that specific moment when, you know, because it's not a magic wand. It doesn't come easy. You know, you're, you know, upstream swim the whole way, but it's worth it because it's such a wonderful title to be honored to work on. But, you know, a piece like this is really a fairly simple layout for a movie montage collage type approach. Right. So when pieces like this are a little simpler, quote unquote simpler, I try to play with other little details in there to sort of fill it in, like the stone, the sandstone, the desert sandstone frame, kind of like the Egyptians would build, you know, with really tight tolerances between the mortar, or actually no mortar at all, So that map kind of sits in a little niche there. So little tiny things like that you can play off of. And then, of course, the drop shadow on the outside, as you guys were talking about yesterday. And then that just keeps going outward even into the frame. So they make me look good, the frame, that's for sure.
Jerry, I was so busy just absolutely staring at this art print. I just took a look at the incredible statue collection you have behind you. What do you got back there? I can just make out, I think I can see Gandalf, and I think I see Indy's hat.
Yeah, Indy's hat. Let's see, to the right of there is, I believe that's a Hasbro Arc. And then we, of course, got Boba Fett to my right.
All right.
He's sort of amongst the Middle-earth themes, but most of these are Sideshow Wetas and Sideshows up there. Let's see, what else do I got there? Oh, there's a Sauron back there, a couple books. That's pretty much the extent of my collection. I don't have room. Well, I'm hoping to expand the studio because I'm just like everybody else. Love these collectibles and the feelings that they bring about from memories of the movies or books or both. And yeah, I love it. So love what you guys do.
Oh, thank you. I mean, and clearly we love what you guys do. Seriously, everyone here is a fan. And I don't want to say that I was bragging that I got to email Jerry Vanderstelt, but I definitely was at least bragging to my girlfriend. I was very excited. Now, Jerry, I did send you a list of questions earlier, and I got to know. So, Indy hates snakes. For Jerry, why did it have to be blank?
Oh, you could ask anybody who knows me. That's sharks. Why did it have to be sharks?
Isn't it Shark Week this week?
Water. I don't know. I won't watch it. No, I will watch it, but not a fan. Not a fan.
We'll just say for Jerry, it's never Shark Week. Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
no,
I was
in the studio. It's safe in there. Give me a tight deadline and an airbrush, but not sharks. No thanks.
Oh yeah. Tight. Yeah, deadline any day over sharks. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but yeah, there's so many more things I should be afraid of. Yeah. I think probably for me it would be birds. I'm not a fan of birds. Birds scare me a little bit.
Yeah, I'm more afraid if they fly over me what they may do to my clothes. So that's one reason to be afraid of them, I suppose.
Yeah, the amount of times that birds have taken, my hats and my clothes and just taken them for themselves. It's astonishing. Well, Jerry, you are incredibly busy, and thank you so much for taking the time, out of your incredibly busy schedule to be with us during Sideshow Con. Again, the incredible Indiana Jones Pursuit of the Ark art print comes in giclée on paper and giclée on canvas, framed, unframed, and of course, I mean, Jerry, this is so great. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, and I hope everyone out there enjoys the print. Those who buy them, and if they haven't, consider buying one, especially the framed one. That really is icing on the cake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a great way to see all those details you snuck in there.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Jerry, have a wonderful rest of your day, sir. Thank you for joining us during Sideshow Con.
All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Take care. All right, everyone. I mean, how incredible is that? The Jerry Vanderstelt here to talk about the new Pursuit of the Ark print. Well, we're going to take a quick break and showcase the Nano Gauntlet Hulk life-size by our good friends over at Hot Toys. We'll be right back.
Hi there, folks. Welcome to Sideshow. I'm Brad Gage, and today we are showcasing the life-sized Nano Gauntlet Hulk version from Hot Toys. And it's hefty. Look at that Nano Gauntlet. It stands 71 centimeters tall on a base that holds it upright, and as you can see on that base, it is inspired by Avengers Endgame. This Nano Gauntlet, again, is life-sized, and it features 6 Infinity Stones that are lit up by LED lights, and this can either be plugged in or you can have batteries in it like we currently do. Right now, it is on one of the lighting settings, as you can kind of see there. I'm going to rotate towards this camera, and you can see that these stones are kind of fading in and out, and that was one of the 2 lighting settings. So there's a panel right here on the gauntlet that can just get removed. And then there's a switcher right here for you to turn it off and then on, and this setting is just a solid light. We're going to leave it on that as I place this panel back. The Infinity Stones are lit up. Again, it's life-size, that's for sure. It's a life-sized, realistic replica of that Hulk version, the Nano Gauntlet. Maybe you can compare your hand size to the hand size of the Hulk. He's a pretty big guy, but it's cool to kind of imagine him actually putting on this gauntlet in order to save humanity. Now, folks, if you'd like to get your hands on this gauntlet, definitely go to this link right here. I'm pointing at it, and that's where you're going to want to go. Now, again, this is the life-sized Nano Gauntlet Hulk version from Avengers Endgame by Hot Toys. Thank you so much for being here, and don't forget to let your geek side show.
Hey, are we back at the studio?
We are.
Nice.
Yeah. We're not live yet, though.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Hey, did you hear that in the last interview with Jerry, which was amazing, by the way? Nice job.
Thank you.
The booth bus just showed up and honked. Did you hear that?
Is that our day 3 booth?
That's our day 3 booth.
The booth bus is here,
yeah,
everyone.
it just showed up and said, you know.
Oh,
hey.
Hey, everyone. Welcome back to Live from Sideshow Con. It's Chris.
Yeah.
Salacious
Chris?
Salacious Chris.
All right. Hey, we are going into our next segment, which is drum roll, please.
Drum roll.
Is that audio effects producers?
Hey, Rob, where's our drum roll?
Drum roll?
It's playing right now.
Oh, thank you. Okay, we just
Good,
can't
good.
hear it. All right, drum roll for Unsold Out, another edition of Unsold Out, where we take items that have sold out on the website, and we found them in the warehouse, and now you can buy them again.
Like the one you just saw on accident.
So, did they just show one?
No.
Hey, Autumn, just pass the buck to Rob. Rob.
These items we found in our warehouse, 1 or 2, some of them have maybe 10 left. Yes, our warehouse is gigantic.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things there, but you might want to log in to your account now.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some general rules to Unsold Out, right? What are the general rules?
So, please, the first rule is if you do not want the item, please take it out of your cart. Next, if the item is $49.99 and under, you cannot use rewards on it. So just to be safe, if it's like $51, you can probably use rewards on it. There are no payment plans for these options. So if you're gonna come to Unsold Out, come correct. You're gonna have to pay for the whole thing outright because there's only like a few of them. There's only 1 or 2 of them. And again, I just said it, but if you do not want the item, please take it out of your cart so someone can take it. We had most of our items sell out yesterday. They will run throughout maybe the duration of Live from Sideshow Con, but unfortunately, like most of the unsold outs that we do, we're not going to have time to check back and see if things have or have not sold out. If something sells out immediately, Rob and Autumn will let me and Chris know. But otherwise, we're not really going to have the time to go back because we're already pressed for time right now.
All right, so let's get this party started. Chronicle Collectibles, Final Battle, Indominus Rex. Nope. Oh, wait, what? Did I just spoil it?
It's all right. We'll bring up the next one, which is the Daryl Green messenger bag.
Yeah, that one.
There it is.
That's what I meant to say. It's
almost like we could have wings, Chris. Look at.
Yeah.
Nope. I gotta time it just right there.
What?
There we go.
Wings,
Look, I have like wings.
Got it.
So we've only got about 3 or 4 of these right now. They are at the SRP on these is $60. You can head on over to side.show/unsold wings, which never happens. I'm a big fan of wings.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would actually ever not sell their whatever.
Are we talking about the band?
Wings?
Yeah, that's a great band. I think we're on very different wavelengths. But anyone want to guess what the next item is?
I have a feeling it might be the Final Battle Indominus Rex from Chronicle. And I think we have one of these or something.
We've got one of them.
So that's a side.show Unsold Angry Bird.
Mm-hmm. Unsold Angry Bird.
That's under the assumption that dinosaurs turned into birds.
I'm not even going to pretend like I know anything enough about dinosaurs to refute this short link.
Okay. All right. All right. That one's probably going very quickly. So let's move to the next one.
So next we have Batman, the Drowned statue by DC Entertainment. I absolutely love this. from the wonderful, brilliant mind of Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo from the Dark Knight series. I'm sorry, the Dark Knight Death Metal series and Metal series. We've only got about 4 of these, everyone. So they do have free US shipping. Head on over to side.show. Unsold Wet Bat. Unsold Wet Bat.
Nice.
Seriously, that's a great piece. There's a whole line of these from that run that they did.
Paul, why don't you do the next one as well?
All righty. Up next, we've got The Boys Omnibus Volume 1, the remarked version by Dynamite. Now, again, one of these. This is a separate one. The other one we had yesterday did sell
was
out.
Volume 2.
Yeah, it was Volume 2. So we're working in
backwards, or
like Memento.
You would think whoever's producing the show would have put Volume 1 first instead of, and then that person who bought 1 could have bought 2 today and had this amazing experience.
Right.
But instead,
we'll fix it in post.
Okay, cool.
So side.show/unsold out, no soups for you. Nice. Rob must be making these. Rob or one of the Alexes must be making these. So side.show/no unsold soups for you.
All right. I want to take these next 2 pieces from Inesco. I'm a big fan of Inesco. They make amazing items. I have young daughters. The Pumpkin Coach Cinderella figurine, which you are now seeing on screen. Oh wait, is that the
Pumpkin
boot bus?
Coach?
No,
Oh.
that's the bus. That's the boot bus, bringing in the next booth for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do we need to go now?
I think we're good. I think we're good. We have time. Okay.
So 3 of these. The short link is side.show unsold magic taxi. I'm sorry. I think I should read these before I say them.
I don't think so. I think this adds to it because I have no idea. It's almost like we should be reading the show notes well before.
I would actually go Magic Taxi. I think we should have modernized it. Magic Uber, Magic Lyft. So whoever's making the short links clearly is dating themselves a little bit with Magic Taxi.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway,
I've
then
never even
next,
seen a taxi.
Next, as we move through these items, you got to act fast, folks. The Whomping Willow figurine from Inesco. That there's only 4 of those. The short link is side.show unsold Whomping.
Unsold
Whomping. At least that was easy. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
So make sure you move quickly on these. Those 2, they only had 3 for this the Cinderella figurine, Pumpkin Coach, and 4 of the Whomping Willow. So, Paul, you're next.
You guys got to move fast. Up next, we have the Night Monkey 1/10 scale statue by the incredible Iron Studios. This is the Far From Home version. Boom, look at him go there. There he is right there.
Oh.
With, honestly, one of my favorite bases. This base is really, really great. Right now, we've only got 5 of these. They're at $125. Head on over to side.show/unsold monkey suit.
There you go.
Unsold monkey suit.
The Night Monkey.
The Night Monkey cometh. So next, this is really fun. We've covered this on that Sideshow show before because it's such a cool piece. We have, only 4 of these. The Kiss Glam Range, the Demon Tankard by Nemesi.
You can grab it.
Could you imagine?
Take a drink, Paul. Take a drink, Paul. Grab. There you go.
What a power move! If you're if you're in there, you're like, hey, Paul, can you come in here? And this is the mug you're drinking out of.
Yeah. Fun fact. Sideshow sold a set of Kiss statues.
Oh.
Gosh. 15 years ago? Something like that. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
But this could go with that collection. If you got one of those statues, it's a perfect item for that collection. How many are there, Paul?
Right now, it looks like we've only got 4 of them.
Okay.
And these are $49.99. Wow, what a good price. By Nemesis Now. So again, side.show/unsold. Drink it up, everyone.
All right. Our friends at Royal Salinger have the next item up here. This is the Spider-Man figurine. There are only 3 of these. Side.show/unsold Pewter Peter. Okay. Moving on.
3 of them at $500. Side.show/unsold Pewter Peter.
What are we, like 5?
No, I just thought because it's hard to pronounce.
It is hard to pronounce.
It is hard to pronounce.
That too.
It's incredibly hard to pronounce. Up next, we have got we've got a big one. This is a Sideshow statue. This is the Gethsemane Shaper of Flesh PF.
Oh, this is a cool piece.
We've got only 2 of these.
This is OG Court of the Dead.
Yeah, these have been sold out for a while, right?
Yes.
These have been sold out for quite a bit. Side.show/unsold out Flesh Faction. Flesh Faction.
We're getting a lot of alliteration.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever was making these in the middle of the night while we make people work, by the way, they were just started to alliterate.
Yeah.
Quite often.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I guess that's what the brain does at 1 a.m.
Yeah, possibly. Next up, we're moving quick, folks. Now things are getting faster now. What movie? Come on.
Things are getting is it?
Come on.
Chocolate Factory?
No. Well, actually, there might have been a part
when they're going through the thing.
No.
Oh.
No. Aladdin.
Oh,
I thought you were
faster
now.
I thought the movie you were talking about was side.show/unsold Flesh Faction, where you can get one of the only 2 that we've got. But it wasn't that movie.
I'm sorry. Next item from Soap Studios, Sylvester and Tweety statue, awesome piece. Look at that. Look how cool that is.
It doesn't even kind of look like Sylvester and Tweety unless you really look at it.
Yeah,
because I can see Tweety now.
Can I just say something? How cool would that look on a Pedestal Source?
It's pretty big, right? What was it? I mean,
it's cool. Anyway,
yeah, it's cool.
We have
at least this big.
We have one of these.
Oh wow,
one of those, $365, unsold cat snack.
Oh,
unsold cat snack.
Rob's having fun now. Rob's just having some fun.
Yeah, is this? We determined Rob was the maker of these things.
Okay, yeah, we can blame him. So yeah, I mean, this way he's like, let's see what weird things we can get him to say.
Yeah,
it's like Anchorman.
I'm a little scared about tomorrow.
It's a whole new day. So we've got our very last item for unsold out on day 2 of Sideshow Con. It is the Cheetah Maquette by Tweeterhead. This is from their incredible Superpowers line. Like if you guys have seen that Batgirl, the Robin they've done, they've crushed it with that Superpowers line. Now we've only got 5 of these. We have got 5. They're at $260, and you can head on over to side.show/unsold Clawsome. That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
It's a good way to end the unsold.
Yeah, the unsold
marathon we just went through.
Yes.
That was pretty intense. I'm a little concerned about tomorrow's short links, and I think he's going to take the challenge even farther.
Yeah, I think we should probably look at our notes like at least a couple minutes before.
Yeah.
There's no fun in that. Well, everyone, if you enjoyed Unsold Out, thank you so much. Again, some of the items may or may not be sold out. I do believe that these may be gone.
Some of the ones were only one.
I mean, they're probably already gone.
They'll stay up till they're gone.
Yeah, so now some of the items, they will stay up on our website until they're gone, and you'll know they're gone because it'll flip back to that grayed out bar that just says sold out. So thank you guys so much for playing. What do we got next? We've got a couple things.
We have a Thanos statue 360 to check out.
Oh, we sure do.
By the way, these kind of videos that you're seeing in between are all on our YouTube channel, side.show/YouTube. Subscribe, like, etc. We always have some pretty cool stuff there. So let's go ahead and go to that Thanos video, and we'll come back to, end today's live from Sideshow Con.
Yeah, it's been a fun one.
I know.
A lot of great interviews.
Good stuff.
All right, enjoy the video.
We'll be right back. This is so cool. There's 2 versions of that, by the way.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Welcome back.
We were just, posing. We'll leave that to Terry.
You were posing.
Well, that's a pose, technically. Anything's a pose if you're not moving.
You guys don't even know what you're doing.
Whoa, what are you
outroing the thing? And you guys are just wasting time. Move
What
over.
is
Just scooch.
I can't. Why are you
This
here?
is a set. right.
No, I'm just here to help out. I'm just here to help out with moving the show along. It has nothing to do with. I'm not doing any.
What are we doing?
I'm
We're
do
moving the
trivia,
show
but there's
along.
nothing
Hey,
rude.
Chris, so I need to talk to you about something.
So while she's talking to Chris, we have some trivia going on where the first place player gets $50 in rewards. The
$50.
second place player gets $25 in rewards. The third place gets $15 in rewards.
Not bad.
So we're going to do that while she's distracting him.
There we go.
All right. So here's some. This is just some free trivia. Nothing else going on. This is just for fun. This is funsies.
Cool.
Funsies.
So it's not
All
going to break the bank today.
And I'm just shaking it up a little with some. I'm going to do some DC trivia.
Nice.
My strong point.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right. So this is going to start in about 10 seconds. This
All
is
right.
just for fun, Chris.
Just for fun.
Just for fun.
Got it.
So
And rewards. Okay. All right.
So yeah, when you get there, if you're already there, it should move you along pretty nicely. Code is, in case you need it, SCDC. Sideshow Con DC.
Oh, did you
wait,
start too soon? You might want to do that again.
I'm going to do that again. I'm going to restart. I started it too fast. Hold on.
Yeah, like nobody could get in.
No
there
one
to
even
play.
could get in. Hold on.
Alex, come on.
I rushed.
my
We're
God.
starting over here.
You know
I
what?
was so excited, but
I'm just
the
going
good
to
news
move out
is
of
you
here.
still have time to get in
Like,
because I'm waiting.
What?
It was Autumn's fault.
You had one job, Alex.
I had one job to push a button, but everyone's going to get rewards, and Chris doesn't know.
What did he keep? What's going on?
We're talking about how perfectly disheveled your hair is today.
Yeah.
Oh,
why don't
is
you
it?
work on that a little
It looks pretty good.
Makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a makeup
We
department?
do have a makeup.
I don't know.
So
They need
far we
heavy
got
work
about,
over here.
340.
All right.
360. I want to get up a little numbers a little bit because I want people to play because it's just fun.
Sideshow.live, everyone. When you get there, enter the code SC, like Sideshow Con, and then DC. Right, I was like, Sideshow.
SCDC. It's like my favorite new band.
SCDC. Yes.
Yeah.
Like you just invented a new one.
I just invented a new band. New band name, I called it.
Oh, beat me by 1
Sorry.
second.
All right, we're almost there. I want to get us to about like at least 500 before I start.
Emily Lynn said for 5 seconds I was in first place.
Like Johnny Cicito, Alex, he's getting yelled
I'm so
at.
sorry,
I'm
Emily.
so sorry. Listen, I'm so
Please
sorry.
direct all your hate mail to Alex Aronowitz.
Yes, I apologize for being me. All right.
Yes.
Anyways, now we're going
All
to
right,
start.
we're getting it rolling. Let's
We're getting
go.
it rolling. So here we go.
All right.
10 seconds. We're almost started. 3, 2, 1.
Boom. Oh, longest 10 seconds of my
I
life.
know, right? Which of the following actors has not played Superman in a film or television series? Was it Henry Cavill, Tom Welling, Dean Cain, or Ben Affleck?
Ooh, the answer will surprise you.
Ben Affleck hasn't played Superman.
I mean, are you sure?
Why would you even ask that? He was
Why-
Batman. Batfleck.
But doesn't mean
right?
anything.
The answer is D.
But yes, it is correct. The answer is D. But
Oh.
he played George Reeves, who played Superman. So he played a man playing a man. He was the dude.
Oh, I didn't know. When did he play George Reeves?
He played George Reeves in a
Nice.
movie. But the correct answer is yes. It is Ben Affleck.
Ben
All right, wasn't that tricky of a trick question? Sheesh. All right, question 2. What was the name of the first DC superhero team which appeared in 1940 and included Green Lantern and the Flash? Was it the Fantastic Four, Legion of Superheroes, Justice League of America,
Justice
or
League of
Justice
America.
Society?
Justice League of America.
Okay. All right.
Clearly is the answer.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to go with D, Justice Society.
You're
of
going with
America.
Justice
Whoa,
Society?
whoa.
All right. So let's find out what the answer was. The correct answer was the Justice Society of America, which is
what I said, right?
Yeah, that is exactly.
It
what
is
you
not.
said.
He said Justice League of America. He
Oh,
said
wait.
C.
Just let him have it.
Well, we're
Just
moving
let him
on.
have it. In Batman vs Superman, what song is playing in the lobby when Lois Lane is kidnapped?
What?
Enjoy my gift. Was
Oh,
it
I actually
Mixed
don't know this.
Emotions? Was it I've got a feeling I'm falling? Feelings, or Every Time We Say Goodbye? What is the answer?
Feelings. Is that one?
Yeah.
Is that one? Feelings.
I honestly have no idea.
Okay,
I have no idea. I'm going to guess. I'm going to go with.
A lot of people are guessing.
I'm going to go with B.
All right, so the live answer, a lot of people were saying whatever that thing is that I can't read over there. But the correct answer is Every Time We Say Goodbye. And it's actually by Lounge Against the Machine. It's the Lounge Against the Machine version, not the Ella Fitzgerald version.
Oh, interesting.
I am
Yeah, so that's why I
unfamiliar with all of it.
Oh, you don't know
He's like,
Lounge
I don't
Against the
know
Machine?
any
All
of
right,
those words you
question
just
4.
said.
What color was the Batmobile in its first appearance?
Black.
Was it silver, black, red, or transparent?
Black.
Okay, I mean, you could say whatever
What
you
color
want.
was the Batmobile in its first appearance? Now, are we
Was
talking
it-
comics? Are we talking?
By the way, I researched this again before I got on stage
Yeah,
just to
okay.
make sure I was right because
All
I
right.
didn't want to be
I'm
wrong
going to go with
again.
silver.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Okay. What everyone's answered? All right. So most people said black, but it was in fact Red.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, I went it up and I looked
didn't
it
know
up. I
that.
was like, I can't believe this. I think I'm wrong, and I was stressing
Yeah.
myself out. All right,
Wow.
so final question.
Final question.
Which of these comic supervillains appeared first? Was it the Joker, the Riddler, Dr. Death, or Mr. Mixapicli?
I'm going with the Riddler.
Did I say that right? Mr. Mixapicli?
I'm going with the Riddler.
Mixplickstick.
I'm going to go with the Riddler.
Okay.
I think it's. I'm pretty sure it's. It might be C. Dr. Death.
What?
But
I never even heard of Dr. Death.
The Joker, I think, is 40. Well, it might be.
Oh, listen.
Because I thought that Dr. Death turned into someone else.
All right. Well, most people said
It's probably the
Riddler,
Joker.
followed by the Joker.
The Joker was like 48.
They're
I think.
listening to me.
The correct answer is Dr. Death.
I knew it.
Man.
1939, where the Joker was 1940.
What was Dr. Death's villain abilities?
I know he had a gun, and he turned into someone else after. You know who he was?
This is good to figure out on screen while
I
we're
think
live.
his character
Yes.
transformed into Joe Cool, who ended up killing Batman's parents.
Joe Cool.
Mm-hmm. Joe Cool.
Camel? Oh no, it's Joe Camel.
It's
Yeah, on Snoopy.
Amateur hour. Up
Amateur
here.
hour. We
What
know
is
everything. DC. Anyway, so if you were in first place, let's find out who that was. Hold
What?
on.
You want? What did
Pulling
you
for Emily again.
What did you want?
Yeah. Oh, in first place. Sorry. Captain Dan, first place again.
Nice, Captain Dan.
All right. So Captain Dan, TJ's in second place, and Michael P is in third place. So,
Yeah.
like we said before, you're going to email social@sideshow.com. You're going to tell us what you won, where you won it, which we whispered before. Remember, it's $50 in rewards if you're in first place. It's $25 if you're in second place. It is $15 if you're in third place. So email us what place you were in. We have it here anyways, but just to confirm, email, name, address, phone number.
What you won, where you won it.
Yeah, that whole thing. And then everybody who did in fact participate throughout the thing, we're going to send you some rewards. But again, give us a little time. We'll get that sorted out for you.
Yeah, and again,
give
us a little bit of time here. All right, everyone. Wonderful. Well, Alex, thank you so much.
Thank you, Alex.
So we're just going to send congratulatory emails to everybody, and everyone's going to have a really good time.
Oh,
wonderful.
Cool. And just to clear up something for me.
Yeah.
Really quick.
Yeah.
If you got one wrong, do you still get a congratulatory email?
Yeah, if you got one wrong. Yeah.
What if you got two wrong?
If you got 5 wrong, if
Yeah.
you participated,
Yeah.
you played with us, and you played in the game.
Yeah.
You
You
will
get a
you will get-
we're sending out
congratulatory email?
Digital participation trophies.
Yeah.
Oh,
Digital participation.
Like all my trophies growing up.
Well, that's pretty nice.
That is pretty nice.
Yeah, good job. Thanks,
All right,
Alex.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Appreciate
slowly
you.
becoming everyone's favorite
Appreciate you.
person here.
I appreciate you too.
Okay.
Yeah, and again, if you are concerned about your participation trophies from yesterday as well, just give us some time. There's a lot happening
It's just
during
an email
Sideshow
that
Con.
says congrats.
That's all it is. So just give us a little bit of time to send all of that out. We're working as hard and fast
Why
as
are we talking
can.
so much about it? It's just an email that
I
says
know.
congrats.
Alex, just there's notes we're getting from everyone.
Okay.
Well,
we got a lot going on. Let's finish this show because at 12:45, like 13 minutes from now, we have a giveaway, an instant giveaway. The Lighter Side of Darkness faction candle set.
Yep.
That's what, in the Court of the
look at
Dead.
that. Oh, it's so cool.
That's from the Court of the Dead. We have you and Guy
All
and
request
Missy.
booth tour.
Missy's up here.
Yep.
You and Guy will be in the booth
All
doing an
request.
all request booth tour. So you guys will basically get to tell them where to go.
Yeah.
And they'll show you new things.
It's like a choose your own adventure.
Right, exactly. And then 2 p.m. your Facebook group giveaway challenge.
Yeah, side.show/geek group. Join now, so you're sort of ahead of the curve there.
My belly's grumbly a little bit.
Yeah, we're all hungry.
Like Winnie the Pooh yesterday.
Oh yeah,
A little
see, that's why he
grumbly
wears the
and
crop top.
Yep. You didn't have to mention the crop top.
Well,
again.
you gotta. I mean, you do what you don't.
2:30. We are doing
Dentist time.
We're
having fun.
Okay. What's cooking at Sideshow, which we're going to be live from our cooking studio. Yes, we have a cooking studio.
Yeah, because if you guys didn't know, we have a ton of stuff that is, kitchen fun, like kitchen collectibles, things that you can actually use in your kitchen, and we're going to showcase and demo some of that. And there may be some giveaways.
4:30, giveaway challenge.
Yep. Shard
Mortal Trespasser. Check your Facebook. That's where that's going to be. And then 5 o'clock, only in the Facebook group.
Yeah.
Only in the side.show/geek group. Where you see that Sideshow show, which is essentially the equivalent of, at the end of a con day, when you've been walking all day, you stood in a line since 5 a.m., you haven't eaten well, you're really tired. We decided to film that. And that's that Sideshow show. That's what happens at 5 o'clock today when Paul, Autumn, everybody working the show decides to just unload on the Facebook group.
Yep.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, we kind of like force you to listen to our transgressions. It's fun. We have a good time.
Good stuff.
All right. Well, and of course, we have a lot of Sideshow Con left, not only today, but for the rest of the week. Head over to side.show/con, where you can register now. Again, exclusive giveaway opportunities, reward codes opportunities, and you get a first look at a bunch of those exclusive reveals. So if you pre-register tomorrow, you can get all of those at 9 a.m. If you're not registered, you got to wait till 11. Like today, we had the Killer Croc, from Iron Studios, who always do an excellent job.
Paul, can I say something?
Oh, please. Sure. My boss.
Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Is day 3.
Whole new booth.
Whole new booth.
Everything.
Literally.
Everything here is
whole new
going
booth
to my home.
So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, very, very excited. But right before that, of course, we have the All Request Booth Tour to get it's your last chance to really see what you want to see in 24 minutes, what you want to see before it is all changed out. Thank you guys so much for joining us from Live for Sideshow Con. Thank you to Margot. Thank you to the guys over at Pedestal Source. And of course, thank you, Jerry Vanderstelt, for joining us. Thank you to everyone here. And of course, thank you guys. And as always, don't forget to let your geek side show.